he doesn't even need Synn. Hey, watch out! Synn's right behind you. And you gotta love how Johnny Cash is dressed for the street fight. Kirby, I'd get out of there. They didn't even wait for the referee to sound for the bell. They just went right at it. A quick start here by Synn and Martine Jones. Martine is isolated. Poor Johnny Cash. The street fight's pandemonium. You got Synn and head of security, Mr. Hughes outside. Good to see Kimberly Cash back after Cash Incorporated stock has been stumbling this year. She's back. And look at Johnny's Cash attire for this street fight. This is what he wears to a street fight.
Okay, more importantly here. Wow. We are amazingly right underway. Wasn't even able to get the announcements up. Obviously, we have Cash Incorporated, J.D. Hughes, and Johnny Cash, led to the ring by Kimberly Cash, facing off against Martine Jones and one half of Team War, the Monster Synn. Well, this match got underway immediately.
It did, and they're already feeling some of the effects. Synn is hurt on the outside. Johnny Cash, he doesn't even know where he is. He's over by his sister right now. Synn, as usual, looking to take a cheap shot. I mean, but there are no rules in this match. There are no rules. It's a street fight. Come as you are. I mean, Synn's going to beat the guy up on the outside of the ring while head of security's going to take care of Martine Jones on the inside and probably get the win. That's just because, Synn's an idiot.
Well, you may have already covered my next point while I was fighting for my life. Amazing suplex on the outside there by Synn. As I was saying, so I was fighting for my life in there. I noticed, come as you are street fight, what exactly is Johnny Cash wearing?
That's what the Blue Bloods wear to their street fights. They wear Sunday's best attire because they can afford it. Cash Incorporated, understandably the stock has plummeted, but the market's starting to turn itself around. They got a new infusion of cash in there.
Well, one thing can be said about whatever he's wearing is he probably won't be wearing it again, as it is already soaked in his own blood. Synn working over the bleeding profusely Johnny Cash, driving him headfirst into the hardwood floor here in Oak Forest.
I was talking to Johnny Cash, and I was like, Johnny, what does the Cash family bring to a street fight? He said, we bring forks. He's got a fork. He's got utensils somewhere on him. So look at that fork to come into play later in this match. But he is a crimson mask right now.
I feel like he should be bringing me a clean fork, like my salad fork. Garçon! Russian leg sweep there, I believe, by Synn on Johnny Cash on the outside. Meanwhile, in the ring, Martine Jones came into this match a house of fire, tossing stuff into the ring. But right now, the fire just got put out by J.D. Hughes. Big DDT there by the big head of security of Cash Inc.
I don't know if Synn sliced his hand up or if it's John's blood, but his right hand is really red.
Trying to see if he's favoring the hand at all. Can't quite tell from our vantage point. Synn fires the big man into the corner hard. He comes ricocheting back off into the middle of the ring. On the outside, Martine Jones was trying to take it to Cash, but no. Cash says, you want some cookies? Monstrous slam.
Got his fork. I told you he brought a fork. He's got the fork. He's going to use it now.
He's got the good silverware out, taking it to the head of Martine Jones. And look at that. The ever opportunistic Kimberly Cash taking a stop sign to the head of Martine.
Well, if Martine didn't kick at her, she would have had to have defended herself. But she is looking pretty good today. You have to give her that.
Kick at her. I believe he was writhing in pain from just having his head cut open by a salad. takes a garbage can and puts it upside the head of Johnny Cash. Meanwhile, inside the ring, the monster Synn trying to pick up the big man. No, DDT by J.D. Hughes. Martin is indeed busted open, but nowhere near to the extent that Johnny Cash is.
Johnny Cash, he was ambushed from the onset, and it's apparent that he's the guy that they want to work over. And now look at the kind of a man that goes after a defenseless woman. What kind of a man is Martin Jones?
Well, I agree. For the most part, you should never hit a woman. Indeed, he didn't. He missed. Right now, clothesline missing by J.D. Hughes, and Synn gets him up. He's got him up. What's he gonna do? Backdrop. Johnny Cash comes in to break up any kind of attempt at a pinfall here. Do you have the fork? Is he working him over with the fork?
No, I believe not. I believe that was just a good old-fashioned, old-school Greco-Roman chokehold he had on him.
Well, as you said, anything goes in this match, so the chokeholds, groin shots, anything you want, it's all legal in a street fight.
Probably use Porcupine's head in there. You probably use that little spike there as a weapon if you wanted to.
Indeed, the referee may be a foreign object that can be used during this street fight. Unbelievable. Speared out of his boots is Johnny Cash. Insane, it's all over. Martin joining his partner in the ring. What do they have in mind? I believe there's a chair at the feet of Synn.
I believe Synn is working on a gimmick infringement. There's been a lot of gimmick infringements in this match so far. But he asked for a table, and a table comes into the ring.
Martin trying to bring a table into the ring. He gets interrupted by J.D. Hughes, but nonetheless, the table has been introduced. It is in the ring. J.D. Hughes gets cooking on Martin Jones with a baking pan.
Kimberly Cash is just beside herself. She doesn't know what's going on. And look at that. Never turn your back on head of security there. Just walk right into a stop.
Abruptly putting the brakes on Synn. Burning hammer there. And no, Martin Jones comes in just before the 3 count.
I think the fans are trying to get behind Cash Incorporated here.
Well, I would actually think they're probably going for Synn and Martin Jones, but to each his own. Right now, Martin Jones working over Johnny Cash, but he gets halted by the big head of security, J.D. Hughes. He holds him prone, and no! Johnny Cash missed, taking down his own partner, and Kimberly Cash is flabbergasted. Unbelievable slam there by Martin Jones.
Bit of compassion Johnny Cash showed for his partner cost him. He wasted a lot of time checking on his well-being. It allowed Martin Jones the opportunity to inflict that maneuver, set up this table, and if I was a betting man and I had the odds, I would wager that Johnny Cash is going to go through that table at some point.
Well, I believe that would absolutely be their intention. Martin serves up Johnny Cash to Synn. Synn has him up for what looks like a big power bomb through the table. Absolutely, what amazing force.
Kimberly, she tried to save her brother. She couldn't get there in time. And now look at Martin Jones. He's never been around a pretty girl. He didn't want to let her go.